Learn how to turn old dead cedar trees to this nice lush green ones. So I had these cedar trees that are actually on my neighbor's property. They're just on the other side of the fence. They died in the last year, and they provide privacy between my neighbor's house and my house. I don't want to look at the back of their house, and technically it's on their property, so tearing them down isn't really an option. But I managed to make them look like that again. So my friends at Petra Tools sent me over this kit. I'm going to show you how to use everything. This is the sprayer they sent me. It's battery operated. So you just plug it in and charge it up, and that way you don't need to worry about plugging it in or having any wires or anything while you're trying to work. And we're going to use a dye that normally you would use for grass. So this is the sprayer's grass paint, and you can actually use it on cedar trees like this. So it's so easy to use. Basically, you're just going to mix it with water and spray it on. So there's all different nozzles that come here with the sprayer. It's fun to experiment with them and see if you're using it on your lawn, like if you want to use it as intended for dead grass, you can use a different sprayer for that. But it's nice to try different ones and see which one's going to work best for the project that you're doing. So first I added water, and then I added in the green lawn paint. So you're just going to mix it according to the instructions. There's a little filter here on the top of the sprayer. You're just mixing parts water with the dye. Now there's a knob on the side here for the sprayer that turns the pump on, and you're ready to go. So all I'm doing is just spraying it onto the dead trees. It's going to cover up all this brown orange color, and just work slowly and carefully. You're probably going to need like a step ladder for part of it if your trees are up high like mine. You can go over it several times. I did 2 coats, and I waited just about an hour between coats. The good thing about this product is that it's non-toxic. It's totally safe for the environment. It's not going to harm your pets, so you don't have to worry about it getting into your water system or just not being healthy for our ecosystem. There's no harsh fumes, and there's no weird smells. You don't need to use a respirator, but if you are sensitive to particles in the air, or if you have certain medical conditions, that might be something that you want to do, but I didn't feel like I needed to use it. Another thing to keep in mind is overspray. So if you have any expensive lawn furniture or you're working really close to your house, you might want to set up a barrier or use some kind of drop cloth just to protect the area. Around here where I was working, it's just all greenery, so that's not something I worried about. But if it was a shrub near like a nice wooden fence that I didn't want to get dyed, just keep in mind that although it is safe and technically it's not quite like regular paint, it can dye it, so just be aware. This product is waterproof, and it's supposed to last about 3 months. So I chose a day that was overcast, and I made sure that it was shady when I was working, so that I didn't want to have any like bright sun, plus for my own comfort of just working. But it's going to last about 3 months. I did this several weeks ago. It's still holding up great. It hasn't rained yet, but when it does, I will post an update to let you know how it's hold up. But it should last through some rain. As working on these areas only took me just a couple hours, and that's with an hour in between coats. Got up on the tall ladder to get some of those high spots, but with this sprayer, the nozzle that I chose, one with the orange tip, actually has quite a good spray, so you can get really into those hard to reach areas and get up in the nooks and crannies. The other thing that Petra Tools sent over is actually called mulch glue. I had never heard of this before, but as part of my makeover for this space, I put down a fresh layer of garden mulch. And what mulch glue does is it sort of helps to keep everything in place, just like you think glue would. So this is the product here. It's non-toxic. It's totally safe for pets, just like the lawn paint is. And you're going to mix it with instructions and spray it on with the same sprayer. So I believe the ratio is 2-to-1. So you're just going to mix in one container of the glue and then mix in 2 parts of equal water. Now, although this product is safe for animals, you're going to want to keep the pets away while you're spraying it. It sprays on easily. It does dry clear, so don't be alarmed how it looks like here where it's sort of got that white residue. But you don't want your pets, coming in and looking at it and eating it. Just wait about 24 hours to give them free reign over the yard again. Here it is. This is how it's looking after. I'm absolutely thrilled with the way it turned out. These trees, you can't even tell that they're dead. If I'm hanging out on the back porch, it's just such a nicer view than those ugly dead cedar trees. Check out Petra Tools. I've got links in the comments. Let me know what you think.